is how you open the engine compartment.
Okay.
Ooh, that baby is packed in there.
Yep. This is your engine. This is the power cutoff switch. If you want to shut the power off if you're not going to run the machine for a long time,
Okay.
turn that. That won't.
Disconnects the
disconnects
battery from the
everything.
rest
Okay.
of the system.
So
Okay.
that's off.
Is there anything in the machine that has memory in it? Like some if it has a
Yeah,
radio,
your radio.
in it, but it'll keep its memory.
I would assume.
Yeah, it does.
I would assume.
Oh, I forgot my
The
own
battery's here. This is your air filter. All this assembly has to come off to get at your battery. If you have to get at your battery.
Okay.
Okay. This is where you check your oil. Right here.
Oh yeah, can we check it?
Sure.
Once my dad got a truck when he was young and there was no oil in it.
It's so clean you ain't gonna be able to see
it's
it.
completely full of oil.
Oh, don't get it on your pants. Somebody else do your laundry?
No, but that's what I do too all the time, Kathy. It's right here.
Yep.
Right at the full mark.
Okay, great, thanks. That's what my dad taught me. He had to pick up a truck in Chicago.
Yeah.
And the block cracked by the time he got home.
This is your water separator. This is a sight glass bowl here. Okay, if you're running this in the wintertime and you're having a problem, that's the first thing you want to check.
It's just like your Ford has a fuel. This is a fuel.
Okay.
And it has a sediment bowl on your Ford that you
Okay.
can drain the water out of.
Okay, this is where you fill the oil in this cap here.
Okay.
Here's your coolant. Yep, this is your hydraulic tank. This is where you'd fill it. Here's your sight glass for your hydraulic.
Neoprene tank? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in it.
Yep. Okay, now the most important thing, if you have a problem and this thing quits running
Okay.
and you have your bucket up in the air, you have your attachments up
Yeah.
or whatever, this valve here is the manual valve that'll allow you to bring it down.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So that's your emergency valve. You just pull that up and that'll open up the hydraulics and allow the...
And if you leave it open, then nothing's going to work right.
Oh, okay.
Right, nothing will work.
Okay.
Because that's what that does. Okay? Any questions?
Beautiful.
So do you get in and watch them take these apart? What do they got to do to pull that engine out of there?
It's a mess.
Yeah. Come out the top?
No, it comes out this way.
Or come right back out the back?
That has to come off.
Yeah, right.
You know. This is your radiator cap up here. Okay? Go ahead, get your new hot rod.
Would you? Because I don't feel so good.
Oh, okay.
I've been
She's
sick
been
all
sick
week.
for 5 days.
Antibiotics
I
though.
only been sick.
So you're gonna.
I only been sick for 2 years.
So you're gonna tell her how to do all this stuff?
No, oh no.
It's got a location comes
It
down.
has two safety features.
Okay.
This has to come down, and that has to come down. Okay? Those two things have to be down to operate the machine. They do not have to be down to start the machine.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You can start the machine.
Oh, to warm it up.
You can start the machine like this. Here, let's put this back up. You can start the machine now. Let everything set. Okay, go ahead. Crank. Okay.
Won't move though.
Nothing will move.
Okay.
No, everything's dead.
Oh, it's got a horn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So that's how you make.
Still won't move till I take this down.
Okay.
It still won't move when you take that down. Put that down. It still won't move. Okay? Yep, there's two buttons you have to press. The parking button, okay, and the tool button. Where the lock is. Yep. There's a green light on top. If the green light's on, that means it's activated, so that means it's locked. So now you're hot. So now you have tool. Okay? I'm going to set this right over. So that's up.
Okay.
And down, and that tilts your attachment. this is all you're driving. Forwards, backwards, left, and right.
Wow.
Nice.
Used to look through Skidster when I was turning.
Yeah, that's what I've been reading on
This,
YouTube.
this one you just drive with your left hand.
Okay.
And it's very gentle. You don't force nothing. It's very, very subtle, very small movements. But I'm gonna want both you guys to drive it before I leave. Okay, so put the forks back down. There's some features on this, on the attachments. And this switch here is for float. You cannot use both features at the same time. It's one or the other. And how it works is you want it to float, you have to have the arm all the way down, you press the button. Okay? Now pick it up. Okay, now let off. Do you see that?
Yeah.
There's an accumulator on here that slows the hydraulics down.
And also, if you're carrying a load, the load will go up and down.
It'll
Let
your machine will rock and the bucket will maintain a certain spot. That's easy ride. Okay? We'll turn that off.
And what that does, Kathy, is if you've got a loaded bucket full of gravel and you hit a bump or something, that
The levels
isn't going to take that weight and move it and jar the hell out of your machine. It's going to float the bucket
Okay,
up and down. And the machine will just stay right.
that's good.
No, the machine will bounce. It'll keep the bucket steady so you don't lose your material out of your bucket.
Okay,
That's what it'll do. The machine's still going to bounce all over. It has nothing to do with suspension. It's an accumulator in the hydraulics.
Kathy, if you don't have an accumulator on, this is what I was trying to say. What he's kind of saying that if I've got a loader with a bucket load of gravel and I hit a bump, all the weight in that bucket is going to want to rock, bump, and that's going to make my machine just buck like crazy as I'm going down. When you have an accumulator in here, that whole load is going to float.
nice. I know.
It won't affect how my machine gets rocked around.
Right.
It was definitely worth the extra money for that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do with the machine, but it's
a great feature.
you have a lot of features on here that most people don't put on their machines. Okay, so you have that. So put that back down. Okay, now we'll set the float mechanism. And the float mechanism also bring the tool up, bring the arm up. It should, either in float or in easy ride, it should keep the attachment at the same level going up. So draw it up once.
You see what it does? Normally when you go up, your forks would come up like this.
Right, it won't do it going down, but it does it going up. So draw it back up.
Does it going up?
Or does it going up. See how it maintains the forks?
Oh, that's nice.
It's a
Yeah.
level.
By coming
know-
down,
Now put it back down.
rocks the forks back up. So I don't have
Yep. Level them out, put them all the way back down again. Now try it. See how your forks stay the same?
See how they're angled down?
See how they're angled up?
Yeah.
Because they stayed the same.
It's too bad that doesn't level coming down, too.
That's not the way it's designed, I guess.
So if you pick something up with forks, and you go up and you put it on your fork pallet rack, it's going to stay level going up. But if you go up and grab the load from up on top of your pallet rack up there, and you come down, you can't just drop your bucket.
You gotta watch it. Okay.
Otherwise, you'll dump the load off.
Okay.
All right. So we understand that so far?
Yep.
Okay, are you going to be running the high flow attachment hydraulics at all?
Yes.
Okay. So how you activate that is this button right here. And that's run off of this switch here. Hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's dead end now.
Yeah, it's dead ending because it's not plugged in. Okay, and if you, yeah, and trying to think of what is the high flow. No. There we go. You hear that? Okay, that's this upper switch. That I just put it into high flow, so it was already stalling the engine out. So we're on regular.
And what was this doing? This is just momentary high flow runs a
That runs your oil.
one way or the other.
Right.
And what does this bottom button do?
That button takes it from standard flow, that's one pump,
Okay.
to high flow, which is two pumps.
Gotcha.
Okay? Alright.
So even when I'm running like this, this is standard flow.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And then oh, that's we got it up. Hang on a second.
You want me to put it on? It's not on. Oh yeah, it is on.
Is it on?
It's on.
Oh, maybe it's. I gotta click it. There we go.
What was the trick to that?
It wasn't on. You gotta.
Oh,
you gotta have
you gotta touch it on there.
You gotta have the light on and then hit the switch.
Okay, let me see that switch.
That's the upper switch. Okay.
All right, take it off.
Hit it again. Just like you did. The upper one.
All right, hit the bottom one, turn it off. Right?
No, the bottom one is the speed.
Is it running now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what's the bottom one? The speed?
Speed. So now you've already hit it. So see the rabbit up there?
Yeah.
You hit that. When the rabbit's off, then you're in standard speed. You hit the bottom switch, the rabbit's on.
Okay.
Now, when you drive this thing in rabbit mode, you got to be careful and not be close to anything because this thing is the fastest skid steer out there. So it really moves
Okay.
in rabbit. I mean, it really, it's hard to control. And right now I have this on mode 1. So that's for fine work.
And where's mode 1? Right here?
No, mode 1 is up there. So we would hit the I. There's mode 1, so you change it with your arrows. So you go change it. Right here, mode.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, that's mode 3. That's the fastest mode. You don't want her on the fastest mode. And mode 3 is expert. Mode 1 is for fine work, so that's going to be the slowest.
Okay, let me ask you this question. This here switch is only when I have the regular attachments. Right?
Right.
Okay, but if I have the high flow attachments here, then I got to go to this?
No, you use the same switch.
Use the same switch to
Yeah.
turn it on and off?
Right.
But you just push this button because
Right.
it's high flow.
Yep. That's a change. This switch is your directional. She has road lights on hers, so this is left, or this is right, this is left. Okay. The horn.
You haven't touched those buttons.
No, we haven't touched those yet. Okay. So to change the attachment, you'd hit your. There you go. Okay. Bring it up higher so she can see. Okay. And you're going to want to look at this window here. Right here. And the ram's over in the open spot. So to change your tool, there's 2 buttons over here on the left. Unlock and lock. So you hold the button and it opens the ram out. You see that red?
Yep, I can see it.
You see a little red?
Yeah.
Okay. That means that is unlocked and that tool will come off the head.
And
Okay.
that's electric, correct?
It's hydraulic.
Well, that's
it's
hydraulic?
Yeah, see there's a ram over there. Watch the ram.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And watch this window. Now I'm gonna lock it. And it's not a touch of the button, you gotta hold the button. So I'm gonna hold the button, watch the ram. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, okay. But there's hoses down there. Oh, that is a electric button. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So now we
unlock it.
Yep.
Okay. Now, just detach like you normally do.
Yep. tilt it forward here. There you go. Beautiful.
Come back.
Yep.
Wow.
When you want to
Attach it.
you go forward with it.
Yeah, you roll forward,
Just
drive into it.
Drive into it. I don't know if I go to
You'll pick it up. Yep. Pick it back up.
Wow.
Back.
back and then lock it up.
Yep. Hold the button.
My Gale person said to get that.
Yeah. He has. Yeah, he has a manual one. Yeah, manual ones can be a real pain in the butt.
Yep.
Beating them down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice.
Very nice. Okay, so put this back down. So we understand all that stuff. Let's do the throttle. There's a hand throttle up there. And then you have a foot throttle down here.
Well, that's nice.
Yep.
So you can do this.
Ride it.
And then hit your... Okay?
That's nice too.
Okay? And this also has auto idle. So this would be auto idle. Press the I button, idle off, we'll turn it on. Okay? So,
Oh, I should have tried it. This is a great feature too.
it's your control. Just bump it. Bump that.
Just like manuals.
Okay.
Now it'll settle down after 5 seconds.
And what does this do?
That turns it on and off. Those are just your directional buttons to go through the computer system.
Okay.
So do you want to leave that on or off?
What do you mean?
Leave your auto deaccelerate. Leave it off. I mean, leave it on.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it always idles down.
Okay, so we'll leave that on. So I'm going to press I, get back to our menu. No codes, that's where your codes would be. That's your hours. Okay?
So what is there? 3.4.
3.4 on there now.
Okay.
Okay?
3 hours on it?
Where's that come from? Testing.
Probably, yeah, probably running it when they're building it and after they get done building it.
What's the B stand for?
That's an hour meter.
Oh, hours. Hourglass.
Yeah,
Hard to see in here.
right.
Should face this the other way.
So you got the gauges up there for your temperature of your water,
Fuel.
of your fuel, and your hydraulic oil. Over here is the radio. I don't know nothing about the radio, so
Engine oil pressure idiot light. On the Liebherrs, they sense your hand coming on here.
Huh.
So you don't even have to move it. If you grab it, up they go, RPMs. This is probably more for if you have an attachment on it or something too. For to have the speed if it's auto accelerate. When you hit the auto accelerate and you hit this one, so I just hit the hydraulic button. I didn't even move the hand, and it brought the RPM up. So it works. Auto accelerate works on every function.
Okay.
this is your climate control. This is the temperature dial here. This is your fan. The air conditioning button is pushed in right now. So it won't activate until you turn the fan on. See the snowflake?
Yeah.
That means that's the air conditioning.
Okay.
This machine also has a heated seat.
Yeah.
So there's a flip.
He wanted the heated seat.
There's a flip switch. What, you gonna work in the wintertime?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know, snow.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you have a bucket for it already?
I'm getting one.
Okay. There's a switch back here. You just flip it and that turns the heated seat on.
Oh, nice.
This also has an air ride seat option. There's a button right between his legs and it just activates a little more, so you just push it in until you get your desired...
Oh, you get it. It's cushioned harder or cushioned softer.
Wow.
Make
You pull it
the
out.
seat rides.
This is way nicer than any car I've had.
Well, yeah, most of our skidsters don't have these options. That's why I have
Yeah.
to go through all this stuff with you.
So what lets the seat down?
Pull it out.
Oh, okay. Did
Just
the air
like a
come
big
out?
truck. Yep.
Just this.
And then there's two adjustments. There's this adjustment